Yeah, ma'am. Good afternoon. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing
Um,
well. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
yeah, there now. Yeah, it's fine.
That's great. Okay, so Lavanya, we are meeting first time. So would you introduce yourself in a nutshell?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much giving me this opportunity. So, my name is Lavanya and I'm from Chhattisgarh. And if you talk about my education, so I have done my degree. It's a psychiatrist, like special educator, and on my own business, it's a salon, and I have also staff 5 staff. If we talk about my hobby, so I love cooking, dancing, teaching, writing, and car driving also, and I love exercise. I'm all about me.
Yeah, that's great, Lavanya. So, okay, let's introduce myself. So my name is
Yes.
Varsha, and yeah, I hail from snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And being a language enthusiastic, I have started my YouTube channel based on English conversation. Yeah, that's all about me, Lavanya. Okay, so Lavanya, I have started a series for those who are just thinking about learning English, but they are not able to take first step towards their English. So my question is, how did you think about learning English, and when did you think about learning English?
Yes, ma'am. So if you talk about my learning journey, so I back. So that times, I have one application. It's a Fluency app. So that times I had like a video, audio call because it's a audio call. So I had subscription. It's like 1160 rupees. So that times it's very helpful for my learning journey. And if you talk about another, so it's like I mean to say reading and writing also. It's a very helpful. And even I'm watching a conversation video. And I'm follow Priyanka Chopra because she is a very speaking well and marvelous. So that's the reason I follow her. And even YouTuber I also follow because it's a very helpful our English journey. So that type method I use, and she is Nutan ma'am. So she is joining. So in that type app, so you remove your hesitation and nervousness. So it's a very helpful. So that times I join 2 years ago, ma'am. Is Kaya. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So you have taken very good steps towards your communication skills. So another thing is that how did you start? Did you start with grammar, or earlier you knew about the grammar and then you have started with speaking firstly, or you have started with
Okay.
learning grammar? So how did you start?
Actually, about tense, how is
Lavanya,
it
you got
possible?
stuck. You got
Hello.
stuck.
Actually,
I
sometimes,
yeah yeah. I think network glitch is there.
mem- yeah. So if you talk about, I follow also grammar and tenses because without tension and without grammar, how is it learn? And even vocabulary, most of the times I don't have any vocabulary earlier. So, and I have vocabulary because without consuming word, how is it possible? So, whenever I get free time, so I watched based on grammar videos because earlier we I couldn't I mean to say add, will, shall, and did. It's a very tense and even add ed option because it's a without practicing and without putting those words. So how is it possible? And whenever you have fluency, so definitely it's a very helpful our spoken English. So that's is the name and that types vocabulary and grammar I consume and then I execute also.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that's amazing. So, do you practice with your staff as well, or
No,
do
ma'am.
you speak with them?
No, ma'am. Actually, I don't have any involvement. Actually, in our Raigad city, only speaking Hindi. language. Our native language is Chhattisgarhi, and but I speak in Hindi language. I'm not comfortable sometimes in Chhattisgarhi because in our environment, like my home, my mama she is speaking in Chhattisgarhi, but my parents and like my father and like my brother and also speak in Hindi, so that's the reason. So I'm comfortable to speak for Hindi, ma'am.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Okay, so like, why do you want to learn English? What is the purpose behind learning English?
Okay, so it's my purpose, ma'am, since my childhood. So that times, I want to become a fluent speaker, but that times I don't have enough time because I'm studying and I'm the youngest in my family. So earlier I'm doing like job, so that's the reason I don't have that much time. I'm not interested, but little bit interested, but that much not interested. So that earlier, like 3 to 4 months interested and I'm very fascinated about in this journey how to improve my spoken English and I lots of efforts in my way of journeying and all and putting words also. So it's a very I mean to say it's a very enhance my communication skill and then like I mean to say in my environment. So actually whenever I talk and colleague also. So don't talk in English language because it's not our, I mean to say, mat bhasha and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can tell them that definitely we know about this. This is not, but learning another skill is not another thing that definitely it will help us. And this is a global language, so we should learn this language. Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
as you told me about your vocabulary, that without vocabulary we can't speak. That's true. How do you learn vocabulary, and how do you use that vocabulary in your communication skills?
Okay, so if you talk about my vocabulary, so vocabulary it's a most of the very you mean to say difficulty because I know every like water bottle and chair. So it's a small vocabulary. It's a not, but whenever I go for fancy words and types vocabulary, so that times I'm feeling hesitation because I don't know too much those vocabulary. Small vocabulary. It's a very nice and used easily but big types of vocabulary and advanced level vocabulary. So that times I'm consuming words. So I already mentioned I have 200 stories. So actually when I free, so at least four paper types, 3 and 4 pages every day I'm writing. So there are vocabulary and I'm consuming words. So that has enhanced my vocabulary now.
That's awesome, Lavanya. That's awesome. Like, I can say that you are giving your 110% to your language. So this is the best thing that if we have zeal, so definitely sooner or later we will be able to speak this language, because this is not a rocket science that we can't speak. Definitely we can speak, but it will take time. This is not a overnight process that we can speak. Okay. So last tip, Lavanya, do you want to give to our co-learners who are just thinking about learning English, but they are not taking first step towards their English? So final tip from your side.
Okay. So first, ma'am, actually earlier you mean to say beginner type. So earlier I'm very beginner and even I'm not speak because I don't know how to speak. So first you create an environment. You don't have any friends and you colleagues. So it's okay, but you first create your environment. So you have phone also. It's there are so many GB and all. So you whole day you have. So first at least 1 hour, 20 minutes every day spend your phone watching conversation video and vocabulary and tenses. So it's a very helpful. our beginner. Even me, I'm also actually I don't know too much how to speak, but earlier and I'm putting earbuds in my ear, and then I'm listening. I don't know we vocabularies. I don't know too much how to use those language, but I'm listening. Why I'm listening? Just because enhance my communication skills. Without listening, without consuming word, how is it possible? So that type method used properly, so definitely achieve your fluency. And sorry, first motivate ourselves because some people speaking only for Hindi and when you talk in English, so that time don't talk and stop also. They also because they don't know speaking English, but you are in speaking for them. So that types stop because embarrassed. But so that times first motivate yourself and then I know English, so why I'm not talking? You are not interested, so you can go and I'm go because you are not my good friend. So that's reason you stop on me now. I'm your good friend, so you are all. I'm good. Even I'm sharing my also about that time. I mean to say watching conversation video and text, and I have Trend TV. So it's based on interview basis and so there are so many things. So I'm share also okay, those also definitely achieve your fluency. But some people they didn't understand why because I don't know. And okay, it's okay. You learn so okay. Let's
Yeah,
yeah, forget those things. But you become a very fluency and all. So that I'm jealous. Why?
yes, yes.
Because yeah, they not improve our I mean to say English, and they also want to like average times.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
that's true. Told through words that don't think around you, don't see around you, just focus on your communication skill, and sooner or later you will be able to speak in front of those people who are just taunting you that this is not our mother tongue
Mhm.
and you don't have need for learning this language, but it is, and now you have shallow. So definitely in future you will grow as I can see that you are adult, looking like a teenage. So yeah, you have so many opportunities that you can grab with your communication skills. So best of luck for your future, Lavanya, and nice to talk to you. And this is a bad thing that you didn't speak one single word in Hindi, and you was able to convey your message to me. So this is the best thing, and nice to talk to you. And definitely we'll meet again.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for
Thank
giving
you.
me your valuable time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. Bye, ma'am.
Okay, I am just